got NBA basketball in store for you here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, here on 2K Sports. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. But when you look at the Clippers, there's no question there's talent on this roster. But an organization that's become synonymous with losing over the years, sometimes it's tough to shake that reputation.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, it's a tough burden to bear, and it's hard to change that mindset when you've been losing so much. So it's about pride, commitment, and a refocusing.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Malone and Malone.
Kevin, you can't rest or blink at all on him. He's a dangerous scorer, and you have to know where he is at all times.
Now let's find out what head coach Doug Collins had to say to Doris Burke.
He told me that when you're playing against a physical team like this, preventing easy baskets in the paint is crucial. He said their goal is not to allow them to establish their inside game, guys. They want to mix it up inside.
And thank you, Doris. And so here is Utah after the Clippers pick up 2. So when you look at this Clippers roster, can the talent overcome what has made them not much of a factor in the Western Conference?
I think they will have a chance to do that, Kevin, but it'll have to happen incrementally. It's not something that will immediately flip. They're going to have to do it in stages, but they've got material there. I mean, their pantry is not barren. I mean, there's some good food in there.
And he knocks down the first one. Utah with a solid 31 wins against the Western Conference opponents they faced a year ago.
Yeah, and 30 wins against the West is usually what it takes to secure home court advantage in the postseason. They just fell short in the end last season of that 4th playoff seed.
Now here is Smith, and slam down home. Another look on the spike slam clean.
There's always the chance for something special to happen when he's headed to the basket.
Well, you can anticipate it, but as a defender, you can't necessarily stop it. Clippers on D. Stockton outside. He's guarded by Rivers. Stockton passes to Malone. Takes it up. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got his first basket. Falling short last year, like you mentioned. Didn't get them in the first one. But you think they'll have to list winning their division as a goal for this season?
I think that's always the case, Kevin. I mean, you start out with trying to win your division and then go from there. You can worry about playoff seeding and home court advantage after you handle winning your division.
Utah wasn't a terribly great road team just to win over 500 for them last season.
Yeah, I agree. You know, 21-20 is pedestrian at best. For a team to be great, you want to set the floor. That should be your basement, 500 on the road. And then you've got to go north of that. If they want to make the leap and win their division, they've got to become a better road team.
The Jazz making a switch. Brown's checked in. Now here's Stockton.
I got ball.
Now Edwards. And Utah again with the bucket. Here's Rivers. It's a 3-point game. Picked up by Stockton. Rivers passes to Smith. Rivers a screen on Malone.
Shoot it. Oh, we hit that.
Rivers with it. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more. And making a change here, the Jazz. And he ties it up. Last season, a disappointing one, Clark, for the LA Clippers.
Well, it really was. I mean, they lost Blake Griffin to injury before the season started, so all of that optimism was kind of deflated, and he wasn't able to play at all, and that's a big loss.
Now here's Malone. Great D.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Here's Norman. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the Clippers, Clark, are only 29-53 overall.
Yeah, they scuffled to that record. I mean, still, they did manage to win more than they lost here at Staples Center at 21-20, so something positive to hang your hat on. And for their beleaguered fans, there's hope.
Going back to last spring, Utah was able to overcome the Nuggets in the postseason, but just ran into all kinds of problems against the Lakers.
Yeah, it was just too much size, Kevin. It didn't appear as though they were out of their league, but nonetheless, a sweep is a sweep. Yet they were in every one of those games, and they were a little short-handed, and the lack of size really was the difference. He didn't need the fade there, but he knocked down the shot, so you can't argue with the results.
stolen away.
The interior D was lurking on that one.
Number 11. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, when you look at how the Laker-Jazz series played out, you can't argue with the results for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I guess when it came right down to it, partner, the Lakers just had a much deeper team and were much bigger, so they were able to wear down the Jazz. I still contend that was a closer matchup than the series score would indicate.
Here's Rivers. He's got 5. Manning, he's covered by Malone.
That's all you.
Well, that's a big foul there. That's his second, and I'm sure the coach is thinking about subbing him out and probably having him sit for a while so he won't be available. I'm torn on that. Sometimes I'd rather see a guy play with 2 fouls, but that's the coach's call.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Rivers. He dumps it off. He misses the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Jazz leading by 3. Passes it back. On deep. And that's not going to fall for it. A high-scoring game here right out of the gates. It's the Jazz leading by 3. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Clippers trail by 3, and the Clippers, one of the less successful teams historically in the NBA. Playing in the West doesn't make it any easier for them.
No, it certainly doesn't, Kevin. But they broke about even against teams in the East last season, but against the West, a totally different story. Only 15 and 37.
They've got Harper and Grant. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Stockton. Malone, left side. Kept alive. Here's Eaton. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
You look back at Utah's draft last June, an underrated story was that they owned New York's first-round draft choice.
Yeah, and it ended up being the 9th overall pick. And that's not a bad pick for a team that's in the playoffs.
Here's Harper, and laying it in as that one falls through.
He did a great job there to get his shot off against the taller defender. That's a nice play.
Here's Stockton. Number 21. Cannot hit. Now the Clippers take it the other way. Back to the pick for a team in Utah that's already gifted with young talent. Getting another young blue chip talent is a tremendous boost.
Well, you have to take advantage of those kinds of draft opportunities. It's really a luxury to get to the second round of the playoffs and still be able to add players that you think can help you immediately.
And closing the shot, even with the 5. Now the 2 free throws. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Jazz making a switch. Malone's checked in. And he gives them the lead. Here is Stockton. 2:32 left in the second. makes the jumper drops.
Again, they retake the lead. Incredible momentum swings. Neither team wants to give an inch.
I got him. I got it.
Stockton against Grant. Down low. The kick out to Harper. Now Grant. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. They get John Stockton.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
The Clippers making a switch here. And making a change here, the Jazz. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Good on the second free throw. And Utah has possession. 1:57 left in the half. And here's Rivers. He has 5. Number 23. Scooped up. Here's Heaton.
This early foul trouble is going to be a problem for him. I can see it.
Through contact and a whistle, and he'll go to the line. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, they're really making the defense pay here. They've made all of their free throws this quarter.
Now Rivers. And Smith backing in. Rivers with it. Here's Grant. Makes it from 18 feet out. He has 5. And it's Utah's ball. Turnover by the Jazz.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Rivers. Smith with the screen. Goes up, got a piece of it.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We've got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin. Hey, come around, come around. Hey, keep that feet here.
Malone outside. Number 11. He's guarded by Rivers. Just 4 to shoot. That's good. And the Jazz lead by 2. And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 2. Grant against Malone. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. The first one falls. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Utah has possession. He's covered by Grant. Malone's shot, good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And the first half is now in the books. Jazz lead by 2.
And they played 2 quarters out at Staples Center. And a great game in progress for our HP halftime show. Utah with the lead against the Clippers. Just a special performance for them offensively. They simply can't be denied. A good start for the mailman, Karl Malone. And they love the output they're getting out of John Stockton. And not to be outdone, the Clippers also giving it their all. They've been getting good looks inside and knocking them down. Phenomenal efficiency. A good start for Ron Harper. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And a look at the players leading their respective teams in scoring. They'll hope that they can keep it going in the second.
And as the quarter begins, both teams have been trading blows like prize fighters. A close ball game. Here's Harper. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got John Stockton. Norman. Edwards defending. Malone with the steal. The Clippers, unfortunately, one of the most turnover-prone teams as well in the NBA a year ago.
And that's certainly one of the reasons that you end up with one of the worst records in the league, Kevin. You can't give opponents that many extra opportunities because you're turning the ball over.
And here is Harper. Manning backs him down. Connects from in close.
You know, there aren't many players who won't finish that close to the hoop.
Here is Stockton. Let's go with the three. Shot's good. Stockton's got 6 points. And the Clippers, with their turnover problems, Clark, they didn't steal it back often enough either.
No, they didn't. They were actually second worst in turnover ratio. And the turnover differential was also one of the worst in the league. Actually, it was the highest in the league at almost 3 a game. That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Utah leading. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And making a change here, the Jazz. Brown's checked in. Here's Malone. Here's Brown. Working on Smith. Back to Malone. He's guarded by Harper. And the jam by Karl Malone.
There's no denying him that jam. Right over the defense.
Well, Clark, he wasn't bothered one bit by the D.
Not at all. Act like he didn't even see it.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Rivers. He has 7. He's covered by Stockton. Kept alive. Here's Norman. Oh, might have had a three-point play, but he couldn't power it down. He'll shoot 2.
Good foul. You can't let him get that easy dunk, especially since he struggles at the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. And he's good on the second. Here's Stockton. 6 points for him. Edwards with it. Back to Stockton. Malone, left side. Stockton outside. Here's Edwards. Off from three-point land. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Sometimes you just don't connect. They can't dwell on it. They've got to move on and just D up and get it back.
Here's Stockton. 1:41 left in the third. The dump off. Malone passes to Stockton. Back to Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 7.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Smith right side. And here's Rivers. Now Harper. Shot clock at 5. Number 35. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one on Malone.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
And making a change here, the Jazz. And the second free throw, good. Here is Stockton. He's got 6. Malone right side. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Rivers. He's got 7. They can make this a 2-for-1 opportunity. Number 35. Nice D from Malone. Jazz leading by 6. Stockton is called for the charge. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He's going to need to be careful now. He can't afford to get whistled for any cheap foul.
And making a change here, the Jazz. And the Clippers call time here. Here's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Rivers passes to Harper. Puts the hammer down.
When he gets you going like this, you've got to double team. That's your only hope.
And Utah has possession. They lead by 4. 4 seconds left. Norman yanks it down.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. 9 points and a steal. His success in the assist department is carried over.
As the fourth quarter gets rolling, let's check in with the third member of our team, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Jazz with the Spark Award for the stretch they put together. They made their move in the third quarter with their great defense, propelling them on an impressive run, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Big scoring run there was the spark they needed.
Everything started to synergize, and once the ball was rolling, there was no stopping them.
Here's Stockton. Rivers out there with Harper and Smith. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. First one falls for him.
They've made all of their free throws in this half. And that's what you've got to do. I mean, you've got to make a team pay when they send you to the line. The way you do that is by cashing in from the charity shot. Knock down those free throws. Had a miss on that trip, but still made this a 2-possession lead.
A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You couldn't get them all, and it's still a 2-possession game.
Harper gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. The Clippers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Clippers on D. Trailing by 4. A bed bucket in no time at all.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Rivers with it. Outside Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go with Doc Rivers. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. And the first one drops. The Clippers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Here is Stockton. collected by Rivers.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Wasn't careful with his position. It's nailed with the backcourt violation. The Jazz making a switch. And the Clippers call time here. They're losing by 4. 2:50 left in the fourth. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Doug Collins was saying to the team. He noted that they've been fouling too much, trying to play good defense. He said, guys, we've got to be a little bit more careful defensively. At the same time, the refs are making those calls. We've got to attack on offense and try to get to the line as much as we can. Smart call, guys.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable. And, Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
No good. Now the Clippers take it the other way. Here's Norman. In a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. And so he makes both from the line.
2 big free throws to cut into that lead. Now they need to get back and play some solid D.
Jazz leading by 4. Back to Malone. Hammers it in.
He's been extremely active out there. He has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Here's Rivers. 2:05 left in the game. Smith right side. Baseline jumper. The shot is off. And Utah the other way.
The defense hasn't let him get too many clean looks in this game. He's having trouble getting it done at the offensive end here, and I think you've got to credit the defense. He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
From downtown. A nice shot by Rivers. Utah calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:34 left in the fourth. So both teams making some changes here. Here is Edwards. Here is Stockton. Closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Contact certainly off the bench. The official is right on top of it.
Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. It's them both, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Take a look at what Stockton's done. He's got 8 points, and 6 of his points have come by way of the 3-ball. He's passing the ball so well right now, and he's really focused at the charity stripe, too.
Harper against Malone. And here is Harper. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Good on the first, and Beck narrows the gap to 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Huge free throws right there to trim the lead. That was just what was needed.
On offense, here are the Jazz. It's a 3-point game.
They switched to a 2-3 zone. The goal is to protect the middle.
Less than 1 minute left. And the basket by Malone.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shot and get more shots.
Harper, no good.
You can't D up a layup any better than that. Nice work.
Here's Heaton. No good. Now the Clippers take it the other way.
They better hurry. Time is ticking down.
Harper, no good.
There wasn't enough defensive pressure to affect him that close to the rim. I think he just flat out missed it.
Rivers is tagged with the reach. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Off on the second. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Norman takes it up. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Now here's Stockton. He's guarded closely. Poked away. And so it's Utah with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.